people calling for the release of Eromosele. Tell us, if anything should go bad today, how would the Nigerian youths take it?
Things are already bad, and already you and I know that Nigerian young people are reacting to this. And the mere fact that you see that this place has been completely militarized by police presence shows clearly that the police is determined to get a 30-day remand order against Eromosele. And their plans, generally speaking, is to begin to arrest every person who is prominent for the recent NSAS movement. And for today, we are prepared to storm the streets. We are prepared, emphasis, we are prepared to return actively to the streets should the Nigerian government fail to free Eroms and stop the attacks on people who had played conspicuous role during the protest. As you can see, look at what they are doing. They are freezing accounts of a number of persons, putting people on no-fly list, going around to abduct people from their homes. It's still happening. Eromosele is not the only person in jail as we speak. There is even Nicholas, who is currently remanded at Ikoyi prison for his role in the NSAS protest. There are a lot of persons, a lot of young people who have played this role and they are languishing in prison. So what we are saying clearly is straightforward. Some of us feels bad that even the Nigerian police, who eventually are beneficiaries of this struggle, immediately after the NSAS, so they increased their salaries. It was part of the demands of the protest, but it's quite unfortunate that the same elements who benefited from this protest actually the persons who are being used to victimize people who had played conspicuous roles in the action. So that is why we will say, emphatically speaking, that Nigerian young people, we are definitely returning to the streets.
What can you tell us about, his trip to Abuja and back to Lagos? How true is that, and can you give us the backstory behind that?
His trip from Lagos to Abuja is a conglomeration of illegalities. After he was abducted from his home, they denied him access to his lawyer and abruptly moved him from Lagos down to Abuja at the FCID headquarters with the intention of, number one, traumatizing him psychologically, and number two, for a judge who could do their bidding. There are a lot of them at Abuja. So the moment they then discovered that that case cannot be tried at Abuja, given the fact that the event happened here in Lagos, they had to return him to Lagos also without notifying his lawyer. And suddenly he is here in Lagos, and before then they already got a 14-day remand order. That was after they had illegally held him for days. Now they got 14-day illegal remand order for someone who is merely protesting for his side. You see, the mere fact that we are still having all of these things happening here, and there shows one thing: the NSAS movement is far from over. Probably this is just the beginning.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.